Reach for the cloud, reach for the skies. Today, I will present the cloud and the total cost of ownership of IT infrastructure and offer reasons why we need to go cloud relative to the economics, agility, competition, and administration. The dimensions explored to support these arguments are related to the locality, the as well as the modes that are available and the types of what the infrastructure as a service, software as a service, and platform as a service. Also, the features that are on offer from the cloud and the benefits that we tend to get, as well also as the disadvantages. We'll look at that. What is cloud computing? Well, there are basically three modes: a private cloud, a public cloud, and hybrid cloud. And the hybrid cloud is some sort of combination of the two public and the private cloud. And there is full ownership of resources and probably location. Also, can be local when we have the private cloud. The cloud computing allows us to outsource computing resources, database resources, and also storage, be it object or file. And we can simply describe cloud computing in simple terms as a utility, much like energy. As you all know, that we only have to pay for the resources that we use only. Relative to energy, this is just paying for the energy that we would have used at an interval, and it does not force us to buy the big infrastructures like the pylons and the transformers, etc. And this enables us to enter investment at a very low cost. The capabilities of the cloud include centralized management. We can all agree that there are more specialists on these cloud providers, and it is very important and very advantageous for us to outsource these skills, as well as the service level management and with integrated events and customer self-service portals with automated provisioning and bandwidth reports that are very important for the creation of our business reports as well as business future plans. There are a number of positives associated with cloud computing, and these include the economics that comes with cloud computing, the efficient usage of resources, and low capex and opex, as well as agility, the fast and economic efficient prototyping of new products, and also the ease of trial of market risky products instead of being blocked from exploring new products or new markets because of the bottlenecking huge cost of investment. With cloud computing, we tend to achieve faster and economic investments with less risk. There's also an increased access surface to allow us to outsource our day-to-day IT related duties, and as well our workers can work remotely, and this is very important and increase our productivity, as well as auto scaling of resources and a wonderful security resources that we tend to achieve. There are negatives that can be associated with cloud computing. These include network interruptions, less control of unexpected downtimes, as well as multi-tenancy privacy concerns, and also cloud vulnerabilities. The economics that are associated with the adoption of the cloud, by using a calculation here used by ours, so which uses the formula that TCO equals to acquisition of cost plus the operation cost, and spanning over 3 years, we can break down it and you can realize that there's a close to 50% gain in the cost of investment savings, as well as up to 10,000 percentage increase in return of investment indicators, and these are tremendous numbers and we really need to take advantage of this. What people are saying about cloud computing? Well, Joe Weinman, Senior Vice President at Telx and author of Cloudonomics, the business value of cloud computing, yet a close to harsh way of telling us to move to the cloud or get out. And Steve Jobs as well. They had a fantastic view on what really the cloud has to offer. And this is very important and already visible by looking at the research results on the ROI indicators of cloud computing cadence of May and PMG 2009. We can see that the payback period is decreasing, uh, while at the same time there's an estimated increase in ROI over 3 years, or an average increase, as well as savings share of testing and productivity. And the most interesting one is the savings share of hardware. And this is a very positive development that we tend to gain by leveraging the cloud. The competition and also other companies across board I have shown here the factors that they're motivating them. Courtesy of cloud.com 2011, on the cloud computing outlook, we can see that the scalability and overall cost savings and easier management top the factors that are motivating others, and these are also the same factors that we have been looking into and how best we can maximize how we can scale our applications and how we can really save businesses so that we can niche as much profit as possible. Relative to the business IT requirements and all the user cases, and we can see that the cloud provides across all board. uh, for example, in software as a service, we can leverage the use of accounts portal, which allows us to have all the accounting resources and applications that we require in the company and automate our workflows relative to the accounting, as we already do with Microsoft 365. Uh, you all know what we have gained already by the usage of Microsoft 365, and as well as infrastructure as a services for those uh, areas where we need infrastructure, like storage and more computing power, as well as a platform as a service gains. And we tend to maximize a lot of non-functional business IT requirements, and it is very important and very interestingly how we become more environmental responsible and also increasing our performance and scalability, as well as usability of our applications and interoperability with other services that might be on offer. The SWOT analysis of adoption of the cloud, we can clearly see that the strengths here they outweigh the weaknesses associated with the adoption of the cloud, and the opportunities that we tend to gain are very much positive, with a very high probability of occurring, and relatively the threats they are very low, probably happening. And it is very important that we leverage the positives that comes with cloud computing. And in conclusion, I'd really love to say that the real benefit of cloud computing is not the cost savings that it can bring, but the fact that IT can react much faster and more effectively to changes in the business with the usage of cloud computing. On that note, I would love to conclude my presentation and say thank you for